Hi, this is Eric Stromquist from Control Trends. If you happen to not get to Control Trends this week, that's okay. We're going to get you caught up and get you back in the loop with your HVAC controls update for the week ending June 16th. So we're going to get you back in the loop, and it starts on Monday. On Monday, we posted a video of ecobee Contractor Training Part 1. This was a lunch and learn that we did. It was like a 4-hour training session, everything you need to know about ecobee thermostats. If you haven't seen ecobee yet, they make a great thermostat that you can connect to remotely. It's great for residents as well as light commercial. On Tuesday, the babe of blogging, Sarah Connor, came in with her Sarah Connor Controls Chronicles. Sarah is sort of musing about technology from the past and looking out into the future. Sarah really loves to communicate with our Control Trends community, so if you haven't checked her out yet, check her blog out, respond to her in comments, and get a dialogue going with Sarah. Also on Tuesday, Honeywell announced their starting of a Honeywell Smart Grid division. I think Honeywell, like everybody else, is seeing this whole energy grid thing coming online. I mean, if you look at Nest and Honeywell and all these people, you know, they're trying to interconnect these things. And of course, with automated demand response, Honeywell's dealing with this on their building automation side. So this really makes a lot of sense to me. So you can read about it on Control Trends. Also on Tuesday, I got some great news. For those of you who don't know, my wife Anna and I are expecting our first child, and on Tuesday we went to the doctor and we found out that it was going to be a little girl, and she's due in November. On Wednesday, the bad boy of blogging, Clint, not his real name. Clint's been in the controls industry for over 30 years. I am not Clint. Clint lives in another part of the country and is in a different phase of the business. He has been blogging for us a column called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. He does this under two conditions. Number one, we don't tell anybody who his identity is, and number two, we're not allowed to edit out what he wants to say. So for you vendors who are a little bit upset at Stromquist and Company, Clint's not us, and we don't necessarily agree with Clint's opinions. We agree with a lot of them. Okay, so one of the real controversial posts that Clint has is on the Johnson Controls, their new product offering. And actually, Clint, the good part is Clint really likes the new Johnson product offering, as many of us do. Seemed like Johnson was coming in with a differentiated product to alleviate some of the conflicts that went on between distribution, independent distributors, and independent contractors and the branch. Well, getting more and more people across the country are saying that really hasn't changed, that if the branch wants a job, they put pressure on the distribution side of their business, and independents are being told that they should not be bidding those jobs. So if that's happening in your area, or if it's not happening in your area, would really appreciate if you guys reached out in comments on that. I think the only way that we collectively as a community find out what's going on is if we begin to share information. I realize it's kind of a touchy subject with a lot of people, so if you want to you want to post anonymously, you can. Control Trends will not share your identity with anybody, but I think being forthright and honest, and let's just try and get a handle on what's really going on regarding Johnson Controls and the branches. Okay, he also did a blog on Wednesday, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, about integrating access and security. This is kind of a really cool field. For those of you guys who are systems integrators, I mean, you know now that like Honeywell and Vicon have come out with really new, cool access and security products, and it's getting to single-seated controls, and it seems like the independent systems integrators are the guys who are coming in and putting all the pieces together. So we're really excited about this, but check that post out, Integrating Access and Security, and if you are a systems integrator that's done some of this stuff, please tell our community about it in comments. And hey, don't be afraid to leave your website in the comment section. I mean, might as well get some free advertising. The controls trend community is all over the world, so don't hesitate to comment. If you've done something really great with that, put links. We want to see what you've been doing with integrating access and security. Also on Wednesday, we posted the conclusion of the ecobee Contractor Training Part 2. So again, between Part 1 and Part 2, you can just be totally up to speed on this really cool product from ecobee. On Thursday, we posted a video about wireless transmitters for industrial applications. And wireless in industrial applications is a little bit different than what you're going to see on the commercial side. We didn't put this video together. Honeywell Industrial did. It's a really good, it's not a long video, but if you're involved in manufacturing and industrial applications at all, some great information there. Also on Thursday, we posted an interview that I did with Brian Pike from AIC Wireless. I interviewed Brian out at the 2012 Niagara Summit. AIC's got some really cool new products, and you can check them out on the video on Thursday. On Friday, the bad boy Quint was back with a post called The Mystery of the Honeywell Delphi. And this really is a mystery to those of us in the industry who've worked with combustion and flame safeguard for a while. Honeywell came out with this product, and it is like the coolest product I think I've ever seen. Coolest boiler combustion type package with the touch, the screen, how easy to set up different curves for fuel air ratios. But we can't figure it out. Now, Stromquist has sold like 3 or 4 of these things, but talking to fellow distributors across the country and talking to Honeywell, I mean, they're not selling many of these. So the mystery is we can't figure out why people are not buying this product. So if you are a user or somebody that gets involved with boiler stuff, please give us some insight. I mean, please respond in comments. What is it about this product you like? What is it that keeps you from buying it? And let's see if we can get some clarity on that. Also, Quint, in this post, he's tired of being the only guy who's the good, the bad, the ugly guy, so he is reaching out to the Controls Trends community, and every weekend he's going to ask people to post their good, the bad, the ugly from the last week, and based on those posts, he will choose a winner, and he will send the best good, the bad, the ugly post and comments a Starbucks coffee card. Okay, on Saturday, I posted an interview I did with a gentleman by the name of Mitch Joel. And for those of you guys who are involved in social media marketing, Mitch is pretty much an icon there. He's one of the top guys. He wrote a book called 6 Pixels of Separation, which really had a big influence on me. I strongly recommend the book. But even if you don't think social media is in our industry, I'm not saying it works in our industry, but I'm saying it is definitely out there. All you have to do is go to Twitter and hashtag HVAC controls, and people are all over it. So the gist of this interview with Mitch was how social media is affecting the HVAC industry. I think we got some good stuff in there, so check that out as well. All right, another noteworthy piece of news this week is Honeywell did purchase Encom. And Encom is a company that makes the really cool hotel sort of energy management systems. I mean, you see like the thermostat that's in the picture here. You see those on the wall. This should be a great purchase for Honeywell. So it's going to be real interesting to see how this shakes out and how they bring this product to market and what changes they make. Now, I'm not sure whether this is related or not, but another piece of news that came out this week is that Honeywell is going to have a price increase. It looks like it's going to be August 9th. Okay, so now you're back in the loop. So you can read our post at www.controltrends.com. You can subscribe to that if you'd like to. You can also follow us on Twitter, either at Control Trends or at Eric Stromquist. Hey, we'll be back next week. So we'll be back next week with another HVAC control update. Until then, have a great week.